Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. Hello, Aaron. You are on vacation and ready to party. Awesome. Hopefully, you are more of a party animal than I am. So it is 4:18 my time here. I have about an hour and a half. Whoa, why did my camera move? Oh, goodness. I have about an hour and a half to kill before my best friend's coming up. And we're going to meet my brother and his partner for dinner. Hey, Lizzie. How you doing? I think I need to find something to hold my camera in position because it's moving all over the place here. Let's see. Let's get there. There. Okay. Stay there, camera. And then we have a little bit of a glare here from the light outside. There we go. All right. Well, hope you're all doing wonderful. I tried to go to Target this afternoon, but the parking lot was just insane. So I'm going to go later tonight after all of the Springfieldians are hopefully tucked away inside in bed. So, according to Google, it's open until midnight tonight. So, yeah, let's see. I'm down for the snacking and staying in. Not so much the devil's lettuce, but I'm all about. Oh man, Lizzie, you are a brave woman. We only have one Target here in Springfield where I am because I haven't built a second one yet, and it is always a nightmare. Yeah, I thought about going to the mall. I ended up going to Barnes & Noble instead, looking for a few things. I found one thing at Barnes & Noble, and the line was really long, but it moved super fast. And then I'm like, all right. So I came back to my Airbnb to use the bathroom and drop off what I bought at Target. And then, so I got my brother, so I bought this game last year called Poetry for Neanderthals. And my brother mentioned to his partner that they should get it. So I went to Barnes & Noble and got them the Poetry for Neanderthals. This is the pop culture edition one. And I'm hoping that Target might have the regular edition one too, that I can get them. But this is just a fun little group party game to play as well. So, yeah, I I pulled into the Target parking lot and I'm like, nope. Turned around, went to a coffee shop, got me an iced latte, came back here and I'm like, all right, I have a little bit of time before we're all having dinner. We're going to go to a Korean barbecue place that I like here in Springfield. I've only been once, but it's really good. So we're going to have some Korean barbecue for dinner. So I thought I'd go ahead and get this Amberlynn reaction out of the way before that. I know, my stupid ass needs to get a few more little things maybe. So my brother's partner takes care of this gentleman, and I wanted to get him something for Christmas. So that's what I'm going to Target to look for. So, goodness. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and I'm glad you are on vacation. And Lizzie, I'm not religious, but I'm going to pray for you being in Target. I'm going to send whatever positivity I can send your way. Yeah, we went out for lunch. One of my brother's friends came down from Kansas City to spend the weekend with them, and I'd never met him before. And I told him on Facebook that I thought he was a figment of my brother's imagination. So, but I finally got to meet him. And we all went down to Buc-ee's because Michael likes Buc-ee's. And then yeah, so it was really good to get to meet another one of my brother's friends. So, hey, I'm glad it's not terrible. That is a good thing. Absolutely. Springfield's just a mess. Springfield is a big enough town to have like traffic and issues with like just congestion of people in places. but it doesn't feel like a big town. I actually really like Springfield. I would move back down here, but I just bought a house where I live. Hey, I am always happy to keep you company while you're braving the Tarjay. I need to get some lotion too while I'm there and some more sugar scrub because I forget how dry the hard water here in Springfield makes my hands and my skin. I've been here one day and I'm like a lizard, and especially in the wintertime, it's even worse. So I need to get some lotion before I just completely crack open and fall apart. Oh, excuse me. Why as soon as I get on live am I suddenly all gassy and burpy? Anyway, we do have an Amberlynn upload called Being Gaslit by Everyone. And why does my camera keep moving? Face this way. And again, she's doing these thumbnails again where she's eating food because she knows people will comment on it and just she's trolling with those types of thumbnails. She always is. And I don't even know what this is. It looks like is that a green onion? A green onion with, what is that? Is that bacon? Like, I don't know what she's eating, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. But we will. So again, I have to open her on my main screen here and share that because I am only on my laptop, no external monitors. So let me get this ready here. So if you are new here, I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little too slowly for me. So all that being said, let me pop back over here real quick. And I'm going to have to watch the chat on my phone that keeps going to sleep on me. Cotton gloves and Aquaphor. I'll have to try that. Cotton gloves and Aquaphor. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, my hands get so dry. My skin just gets dry in the winter and gets like red and like rashy. It's just not a good situation. Let me see how this is. Where is my button? Full screen. All right. So down here. All right. We are, if I scoot over a little bit maybe. All right. No, I do not need my phone connected to my headset. Don't do that. Because you're going to mess me up. All right. I think we're good to go now. I think we are ready. Let me switch my screen. Okay. So you should be able to see Amberlynn down there. And you should be able to see me, and you should be able to hear her. And it looks like we are good. All right. So we have Being Gaslit by Everyone. And I don't know what that's even referring to, but I guess we're going to find out here. Volume should be okay.
Hey guys, welcome to a new day of Vlogmas. How are you? How are you?
Great, Amberlynn. Absolutely fantabulous. Oh, we have the cousin to the outhouse shirt. What's with this hairstyle she's doing lately? With the, I don't even know what to call that. Segmented ponytail? I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why she's doing that. Maybe so she can whip her hair around and it whips around.
So yes, I'm wearing my hair in the same style that I wore yesterday because I kind of like her. She kind of cute. She stays out of my face.
Okay, maybe she answered my question before. I guess maybe it keeps it out of her face. Maybe that's the reason. Why? Why is that so funny? Why is... Did I miss something? I mean, hey, I crack myself up sometimes. But
How are you? So yes, I'm wearing my hair in the same style that I wore yesterday because I kind of like her. She kind of cute. She stays out of my face. What? Thank you, baby. I'm currently FaceTiming.
oh. Oh, she's FaceTiming Emily. That's why she's cracking herself up. Because Emily must have said something.
Tommy through my MacBook. Anyways, she's in my ear. Okay, so we have a couple more Torrid. I figured let's try her on. So this is another big sweater. It's called a drop shoulder boxy cardigan.
Drop shoulder boxy cardigan. Well, let's just look it up. Let me get my phone out of the way. Let me just do a search for boxy cardigan. Oh, goodness. Drop shoulder boxy. Boxy cardigan. Oh, I think that's it. No, wait. Is that it? No. There it is. So here it is. We'll see what Miss Reed. I hate when she FaceTimes when she's on. Yeah, it's a little awkward. A little awkward when she does that. I don't. Hey, Blue Hoodie. Good to see you there, buddy. Glad you popped in.
So let's try it on. So again, I wear these without the buttons being buttoned. It is just not my style. So this is super cute. It has these beautiful pink hearts. I love this color pink. And then super cute white stripes at the end. Oh yeah, this is so cozy. Let me put you guys down a little bit.
It's all cozy.
Living. This is so cute.
So, who wore it best? Yeah, how you doing, Blue Hoodie? You having a good day? Today's Sunday, right? Yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah, if she were to button these up, it would look a little weird with her body shape. And I say that as somebody that has a weird body shape, so you know, I know when clothes look weird on me. That's why I wear t-shirts all the fucking time. Because I have no fashion sense. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of cute. Like I like the cuffs, but it kind of reminds me of like a Letterman sweater with like kind of those stripes on the cuffs and the hem bottom. I don't know. So, but also she's modeling for Emily here as well, because Emily's down there on FaceTime. So she's over here. You like it, baby? You like my sweater? So, glad you're good. That is good to hear. I'm glad you're all doing well. Oh, and there's Emily probably going, yeah, baby. Take it off. In her Wisconsin accent. What are people from Wisconsin called? You know, that's gonna bug me now. Wisconsin? Why am I saying that weird? What are people from Wisconsin called? Wisconsinites. Wisconsinites, okay. Oh, also cheeseheads. We're going to call her a cheesehead. We also have Wisconsinian. Why does it feel like I'm saying Wisconsin weird? We're going to call her a cheesehead. All right. It's I like some cheese.
I'm giving a little modeling show. She said it looks like I'm getting ready to star in Grease.
Yeah, that's what I just said. It looks like a Letterman kind of hoodie, a Letterman sweater from back in like the 60s.
You're the one that I want.
Oh. Mm-hmm. At that part in the movie, Sandy was dressed in leather. So you would need to be wearing, I don't know, your sexy jammies for that.
Oh my god, I love this with like a black dress under it. Oh my god, so cute. 10 out of 10, recommend.
Say goodbye to Slack because chat's here and it's inside ClickUp.
Yep.
Everything you need in chat is
here.
here.
All right.
You guys, so I saw this.
Is that the only thing? Just the hoodie? Or hoodie? Jesus Christ. The sweater, cardigan?
Going around, and I had to try it. I was like, girl, that sounds like everything that I love.
All right. Some new TikTok trend. Again, without my arms on my chair, I don't know what to do with my hands. We'll just, I don't... okay, so we have a plate of bacon crumbles. And is this cream cheese?
So, let's do it. I figured we would make it together and try it together because it's so freaking simple. I already made the bacon.
Okay, not even light cream cheese. We have the full cream cheese. 80 calories per 2 tablespoons. A pile of bacon, and it's regular bacon, not even turkey bacon. Successfully done with Target. Hey, you survived a trip to Target 3 days before Christmas. That is an accomplishment within itself there, Lizzie. Now, did you escape with all of your limbs intact? Nothing broken, nothing missing? Shopping this time of year. That's why I do most of my shopping I do online.
Bacon. So you make bacon because you're gonna need bacon bits. I don't like the pre-packaged bacon bits. They don't taste good to me. So
good for her for cooking bacon. That's a bonus. Now, if she wanted to make this a little bit lighter, she could use turkey bacon and bake it in the oven, get it nice and crispy, and get light cream cheese. And that would make it a little bit lighter, calorie-wise, for her at least. If something that she is focusing on is trying to keep her calories a little bit lower, because she did say she is trying to volume eating foods that are lower in calories but higher volume. So, did they have more than a couple of lanes open? That would be a miracle. I guess they have to this time of year. It's like all hands on deck at like all the stores. So it's surprising how fast you can actually get through checkout lines when they have more than one lane open. Oh, excuse me. Why is everything making me burpy? God, I'm like a freaking gas bubble over here.
oh, I made my own bacon. Scrunch it with my hands. Okay. You need cream cheese and you need scallions, green onion, whatever you want to call it. And then not only am I going to use
all the lanes.
Scallions, I also want to try it with celery and
Oh, celery. So green onions. Oh, okay. So it's almost like like a it's like a deconstructed like chive dip. It's kind of what it looks like to me. Lanes plus self checkout. Awesome. Able to zip on in and out there. So this kind of looks like a deconstructed chive dip. Um, I'm not really on that side of TikTok, I don't guess, so I haven't seen this. I don't do like food talk, I guess it would be called. So,
and peppers, and I also have some steak.
girl, get up steak. Oh, she's gonna eat a
This
bite.
is
Look at
what
her
my
go.
plate looks like. Damn, I make the best steak, in my opinion.
She had it in there, in my opinion. She makes the best steak for her because she likes her steak well done. I'm the same way. I've mentioned that before because I know people give Amberlynn shit about her weird things with meat. I don't because I understand it. And even like there's people out there with like sensory issues and like texture issues that can't eat certain foods, or people that have ARFID, that food aversion thing. A lot of people on the spectrum. I have to renew my passport just for Target. You don't have a Target there where you are in Wait, does Canada not have Targets, Aaron? Do you have to come to the U.S. to go to Target? Are you in Toronto? Because Toronto is pretty close to the U.S., isn't it? I can't remember exactly where. Toronto. I can't remember its exact location. Where are we on a map? Oh. Yeah. Because right here's the U.S. Here's New York. You just have to zoop. No Target. Hey, wait. Zombius? Zombius now? Good to see you. Glad to see you here. Yeah, it's, a lot of people have certain issues with food. Like, I have to have my food well done. Just like Amberlynn, when it comes to meat, it has to be well done. So, yeah. Yeah, just come on over, Aaron. Just get that passport renewed and come on over to Target. I've driven through here up 90 when I had to go to Massachusetts for work. I was near Boston. I drove from where I live by St. Louis to Louisville, Kentucky. And then I drove from Louisville up to near Boston. And then I drove back home to Missouri after a couple of days. So I went boop, 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 and then all the way back. So I drove along this area here, up along this coast here. So awesome. That's pretty cool.
All right, so I just opened this cream cheese, so I'm gonna mix it because that's what I do.
Why do you have to mix it? It's cream cheese. It's not like sour cream. It's not going to separate.
That's what everyone should do. All right, it's pretty mixed. So what you're gonna do is, this is crazy.
Holy shit. Are you putting all of that cream cheese on that green onion?
I know. You're supposed to like wrap it around. Everyone's looks so like fancy and good, but already I can tell mine is not going to be that. Okay, so you're supposed to have it look like that, and then...
Holy fuck. Especially, sorry, I'm back to the chat. Especially in the fall. U.S., especially Target, does Halloween. Yeah, we love our Halloween here in the U.S., especially if you're near like Salem, Massachusetts. They do Halloween right. But holy fuck, how much cream cheese? So we just saw it's 80 calories per 2 tablespoons. There's got to be a full serving just on this piece of green onion. And if she puts that much on everything, now again, if she is trying to keep her calories low, she may not give a fuck about her calorie count. And I'm not going to go now. Granted, these vegetables aren't going to be giving her very many calories, and the steak shouldn't be too bad. So the majority of the calories in this is coming from the cream cheese and the bacon. But she could easily end up with like 500 calories of just cream cheese. Lizzie, oh my God, now I have to look at what she's doing. Did she forget that she did a cucumber boat video with these same ingredients? She did, with cucumbers, didn't she? Yeah. With cream cheese and like bacon on it. A mouthful of cream cheese is one of the textures I can't handle. Is this her trolling us? I don't know. Apparently this is a TikTok thing. But that's a lot of fucking cream cheese. Now, something similar to this, my sister used to make these roll-ups that was like a tortilla shell with like cream cheese spread across it, and then green onions and like some bacon. Sometimes she would put bacon, sometimes she would put like peppers or something, and then you roll it up and you cut it, and it's similar ingredients to this. But holy fuck, that is a lot of cream cheese on that poor little green onion. Green onion, scallion. I'm from Southwest Missouri. I'm just going to call it a fucking green onion.
I guess you're supposed to like roll it in your bacon bits. Not even bacon bits, they're bacon chunks.
Oh my God. I don't. So, is she only going to eat just that little piece of it that has the cream cheese on it, or is she going to put more cream cheese on the rest of it, and dip and roll? Pinwheels, yes, pinwheels. Thank you. So good. I also do it with puff pastry. Yeah, they're pretty good. My sister made them back when I was like a teenager or something. She used to make those. Sometimes she would put like black olive in it as well, and like cut up some black olive and mix some black olive in. Oh my God.
Literally, a little chunky dunk. I mean, it looks good, right? Oh my God.
I mean, the ingredients together are fine, but that's a lot of fucking cream cheese.
I have literally been craving this, but I couldn't find scallions anywhere, but I went grocery shopping.
Why? Oh, you went grocery shopping. Good. Good for you, Amberlynn.
Yesterday. Are you guys ready? What?
Oh, she had the eyes. Ooh, she had the foodgasm eyes there. Oh, I'm so. And then I pause on a face where she looks drunk. Hey, you guys, I've got this green onion. You gotta try this. Looks like a waste of calories. Yeah, I mean, granted, the majority of the calories are the cream cheese and then the bacon. And like I was saying a bit earlier, if she wanted to try to, if she was thinking that she wants to keep the calories lower, she could get light cream cheese and use turkey bacon. It'll taste a little bit different, but I was thinking she chopped up green onion. This is just on a green onion. That it seems weird to me too. But I guess this is something going on TikTok, maybe? That's where Amberlynn seems to get her diet advice these days, is TikTok. So I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at this pause face. I don't mean to do her dirty on these pause faces, but she looks like she's drunk. Hey guys, I'm having a green onion.
Oh, I knew this was gonna slap.
Well, I mean, you've had these ingredients before, mixed together in a different fashion. I mean, but that's, whew. Yeah. I mean, it's basically just like a chive dip, basically. Just deconstructed, really.
Users can block
Damn
all
it.
ads or choose to opt in and get paid to watch them. Isn't it the worst when you're surfing online,
Yeah,
shopping,
yeah, it is the
searching?
worst. Okay.
You guys, I'm telling
Okay, so she just finished the rest of it without more cream cheese. Oh, now we're going for a pepper.
you, that is so freaking good.
Oh my
So now I'm
god.
gonna try it with
Oh, take those seeds off.
a pepper because I feel like why wouldn't that be good? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna dip it in my bacon chunks here. All right. Wow, that's so good. Now we're gonna do celery.
Ooh. Celery. Ugh. But still, okay, so we've seen three different things here with about a serving of cream cheese on each one. So we're looking at 240 calories just in cream cheese so far. Not counting in the bacon calories, because I don't know how much bacon she has here.
I don't know. I feel like this would be fun to do with kids too.
I guess. I don't like celery, but
I feel like it's a healthier option than like
not if you put the whole fucking tub of cream cheese on it, it's not. Not if you put that much fucking cream cheese.
giving kids like, I don't know, Nutter Butters. I don't know why that's the first thing that popped in my head, but
Because you've been on TikTok and Nutter Butter's TikTok page is a fucking fever dream. If you haven't been to Nutter Butter's TikTok, go look at it after my video. Go look at it. It's a little cuckoo.
you never know. And it could be fun to do with them. All right. So fucking good. But the OG, the green onion, I think that's where it's like, where it's at. I mean, it's the OG, you know what I'm saying? I would eat it with any of this, which I'm going to, but I can see why this is so popular. Okay, guys, so I'm actually about to be picked.
So, if she finished every single one of those items with cream cheese and bacon, including the steak, we saw her eat 4 different items. I think she had at least another green onion, and she had another green onion, another stick of celery, 2 more peppers, and then a pile of steak. So 4, 5, 6. So if she's putting that much cream cheese on each one of these items, that's what, like 8 things at like 80 calories each. 160, 320, 640. That's like 640 calories just simply in cream cheese if she's putting like that much on everything, because that looks like about a full serving just about on that one single piece of vegetable. Wow. That's that's not a healthier option, Amberlynn, unless you are lessening the amount of cream cheese or getting light cream cheese. But if this is what works for her, because Amberlynn theoretically, numbers on paper wise, should be able to eat a decent amount of food and still lose weight, still be in a caloric deficit. But her metabolism is probably fucked from the yo-yo dieting she's done.
I can see why this is so popular. Okay, guys, so I'm actually about to be picked up by my mom because
Okay.
I'm going with her to a doctor's appointment, and she said I'm allowed to share this with you guys. Like, back in my early 20s when I started YouTube, like, I had no filter, so I would share everything,
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
personals.
we
I
know.
definitely have a massive filter now, so.
I will say she has gotten better at not sharing personal things about other people in her life. That is one area she has shown growth in, and respecting people's boundaries a bit more, like with wifey not wanting to be on camera. And then now with Emily, apparently also not wanting to be on camera. So she has gotten better at that, at least. That's one small area of some growth.
With permission, my mom said I can share this. So for a little bit of time now, my mom has been having some pretty serious memory issues, enough to like make her be like, something's wrong with me. And it happens suddenly. Like it was like an overnight type of thing. Not only that, but she'll do things where she'll, you know, go into the living room to grab her a cup of coffee, and instead of doing that, she'll grab a candle. Which those are things that people do. Sometimes people will put the cereal in the fridge. Like those are just like random little moments that people have. But like these things are adding up for her in the last few months.
I guess if it's becoming a regular thing, that would start to be concerning if it was happening a lot. I know being under a lot of stress can also cause some memory issues. I don't know if Mama Lynn is stressed about anything or anything. A quick personal example for that would be at my previous job, I was working like 70, 75 hours a week. I was swamped, I was stressed, I was busy. I would start to do something and forget what I was doing while I was doing it. That happened a couple of times, like within like a couple of days. And it is concerning when that happens. So if Mama Lynn is finding these memory issues to start being super consistent, yeah, that could be concerning for sure.
And they're happening more frequently. She won't remember things from like a day ago or 2 days ago, and she did talk to her doctor about it, and her doctor does think it's something in particular. So she's actually getting a brain MRI today, and she's really nervous. I'm really nervous. Like, that's my mom. I am super worried about her. So I was like, Mom, I'll go with you for comfort and support, because like I wouldn't want to do it alone personally. So she's coming to pick me up. Please just keep her in your guys' thoughts, because that is really scary, and it's really scary to be going through that and to be seeing my mom go through that. And I'm just really worried about her, and I hope it's something that is fixable. We're currently.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's good on Mama Lynn to recognize that something is becoming a problem, and then making an appointment to have it checked out. So I hope it's something that isn't too big of an issue.
On an elevator. Wow.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty though, huh?
Yeah, it is pretty. Okay guys, so I just got home, and my mom's appointment was actually canceled 15 minutes before she got there, but I didn't call her, so she had no idea, and she had to reschedule. It was canceled because of some insurance thing. It just hasn't been approved quick enough, but still.
Fucking insurance, I swear. When it comes to MRIs, they get really nitpicky about, oh, well, do you need to have this type of MRI or not? We're not going to cover it. Insurance in the U.S. is a freaking nightmare. And as I'm sure you've all heard about the CEO of United Health Group getting murdered, my sister actually used to, well, when she was alive, worked for United Healthcare. And she wouldn't go to the doctor, which, again, she passed away a year ago. And if she would have gone to the fucking doctor, maybe she wouldn't have. But she wouldn't call an ambulance because it would have been too expensive. We think it was because she didn't want the paramedics to come into her home because of the way her home was. But you have people with these mindsets in the U.S. that won't take care of medical issues because they don't want to get saddled with the medical bills. So, pending authorizations. Yeah, well, that's how it is in the U.S. with insurance sometimes. You'll have to fight tooth and nail to get them to cover something. It's ridiculous. I was watching Crime Weekly, and like Derek Levasseur has to have a knee surgery, I think he said. And he needed to have an MRI on his knee. But because there was some little clause or line in in his insurance plan, insurance isn't covering that MRI because they don't deem it necessary. If the doctors want to do the MRI to look at something, I would think it would be necessary. So with this MRI, it could be they're waiting to see if the insurance is going to cover it. Because if insurance doesn't cover it, then Mama Lynn is going to be on the hook for the cost of that MRI, and that could be a couple of $1,000s. So, yeah, insurance, medical insurance in the U.S. is a mess. It really is.
Oh, like this is something
Let me
that
back her
was
up real
canceled
quick.
because of some insurance thing. It just hasn't been approved quick enough. But still, like this is something that like she really needs to get taken care of.
Yeah.
So now her appointment's rescheduled.
Well, let's hope insurance will fucking cover it, because that's one of the stupid ass things about our insurance. Sorry for the rant and tangent here, is we have people dying every single day because they can't afford the treatments. And they're like, I don't want to saddle my family with debt, and they don't want to be saddled with the debt, and they fucking die because they can't afford the medication or the treatment or the surgery or something. So hopefully Mama Lynn's insurance will cover the MRI. In Canada, we usually wait 6 months for MRIs. I know several people that go to the States and pay out of pocket. Yeah, it's expensive, depending on where you go, because there's going to be all these extra fees and shit loaded onto it. If you go to like a private imaging place, it may not be quite as expensive. But also with the US, with our insurance, we have in-network and out-of-network. So if you go to somebody that's out-of-network for your insurance company, it's going to cost even more. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, 6 months. So Aaron, if there's something that's an emergency, would you be able to get the MRI sooner? I mean, it's crazy. I'm glad the Canadians can afford the American healthcare costs, because Americans fucking can't. It's insane.
Scheduled, and I'm hoping her insurance can get to it and approve it quicker. All right, you guys, I feel massively gaslighted. I feel like I am insane and like I'm not remembering things correctly, so I had to go back and look. People are saying that I'm only eating on camera because of Tommy. No,
No, Amberlynn's been eating on camera for years. I mean, she's been eating on camera for years. She has been doing it recently, but not a lot, like a bite here and there. But if she were eating for Tommy, like I said before, a couple of videos ago, she would probably just be sending those videos to Tommy directly and not uploading a video to YouTube where she's eating for like 5 seconds. It's like, let me take one bite of food. There you go, baby. You like that? You like watching me take that one bite of food? No, that's stupid. She would send an entire video of her eating to Tommy. Why do people make up and just think of stupid shit? Think, people.
been eating on camera literally forever.
Oh, hold on. If you are admitted to the hospital, my dad was in recently, showing signs of a stroke. Oh man, I hope your dad's okay, Aaron. Yeah, so if you're admitted, then they will do it, yeah. I hope your dad's okay. "5 months ago." So this is whenever she and Erica broke up, Valentine.
In this video here, which was 5 months ago, it's around the time that I met Tommy, of course. And then
Hiked holiday prices
Fucking
can make you a
ads.
Scrooge. Just shop Aldi, where holiday savings are huge.
Yeah.
Saving for the car of your dreams is good.
It really is.
The car of your
And then you have an
if you
accident.
guys see here, I'm
It was a mystery. By the time he got the test, it didn't show anything. Huh. Interesting. So I guess he's okay, so that's good. Crazy. The human body is a weird thing.
I'm literally eating in this video. I literally am eating in this whole video, which was a month before I met Tommy. Forcing myself to eat, and then randomly and periodically in each of these videos, like I'm just randomly eating everything I eat today. Do I actually take a bite? Let's look. Of course I do. See? And this was posted just on June 14th. That was literally a few days before Tommy messaged me for the first time.
Oh my God. That's my video right over here in the corner. That's me showing up over here. Look at that. The top right one there. That's one of my thumbnails. Sorry, why am I not... Sorry if I've missed anybody's messages. I don't think I have. Okay. Same with my friend who thought she was having a heart attack. By the time she got an ECG, the episode was over. So what they would... If they thought she had a heart attack, I don't know if a ECG would show that, would it? Because I know that there's some chemical that is increased in your body when you've had a heart attack. There's some chemical that's increased. I can't recall what it's called right offhand, which I think is how they knew that the narc alert had a heart attack sometime in like a 6-month or a year something time frame, because that chemical had been increased. So they're like, you've had a mild heart attack at some point in time. Yeah, the system is broken. Yeah, I've lived in a country that has national health care. I lived in South Korea for 5 years. I've mentioned that before. And we had national health care there. And I also worked at Samsung. And if I went to the doctor in the Samsung campus, it was free. Because we had a doctor, we had an acupuncturist, we had a pharmacy, and something else. And if you weren't feeling well when you were at work, you could go over to Hangajong Plaza and go see the doctor. I had weekly acupuncture appointments, but we would have appointments there every once in a while, like ear exams, eye exams, whatever. And then every other year, we had to go to the Samsung hospital and have a full physical. Because of the national health insurance, it was covered, and they want everybody's medical information so they know, so they have it. And if I had a prescription filled while I was at Samsung, it was free at the pharmacy. If I had to get a prescription outside of Samsung, it was like $2. Super cheap. Like, I went to an acupuncturist outside of Samsung one time up in Seoul. It was $5 for my visit. So I've lived in a country with I've lived in a country with national health insurance, and it works if it's done properly. It works. But the problem is that the U.S. is such a capitalistic country, and everything is for profit, that it would be very hard to move away from the private insurance that we have right now. But yeah, anyway, I'll get off that rant. Let's see here.
This was posted. Do I actually take a bite? Let's look. Of course I do.
She does.
See? And this was posted just on June.
See. Sounds pretty awesome. It was pretty good. It was good. Now maybe it was because I worked for a major corporation there in Korea, but yeah, it was good. Worked at the R&D headquarters in Suwon, South Korea. But yeah, but for people saying that Amberlynn's eating on camera right now just for Emily, that doesn't make any sense. She's been eating on camera for years. Now, if she were back to doing mukbangs, which mukbang is a Korean word, not mukbang or mukbang, it's muk. Then we could say that she was eating on camera for Emily, but she's not doing that. She's taking a few bites here and there. Now, granted, we don't know if she's sending full videos to Emily. Maybe she and Emily are having video chat date nights where they fix dinner together and they eat dinner together on camera. They could be doing that. We don't know. But as far as what we're seeing uploaded, no, that doesn't make any sense.
June 14th. That was literally a few days before Tommy messaged me for the first time. Here I am, slurping on a slush. Again, 6 months
You know, you're always shoving food into your face in your thumbnails. What's new?
ago. Eating, 7 months ago. Drinking some Starbucks, 6 months ago. Eating. You guys, I'm always eating. Like,
Truer words have never been spoken. Yeah. I mean, down here in the bottom right, we have her with this very phallic looking freeze-dried worm. I don't like the freeze-dried candy. It's pure sugar. I'm kind of surprised Amberlynn likes it. Looking at this picture here, if you all can see my mouse, this picture here, thumbnail, she looks smaller here than she does now. If we compare this up here, I don't know. She's at an angle here. Anyway.
it's just how
Oh, hold on, sorry. It's free to see a family doctor if you have one or walk-in clinic. Medication, dental, and eye coverage is through insurance. Through private insurance, Aaron? Or is it covered by, like, the Canadian National Health Insurance coverage? I'm not 100% familiar with y'all's insurance up there in Canada.
I've always been. Stop gaslighting me. I knew I wasn't crazy. Like, literally look at this nonsense.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say you aren't crazy. But what I will say, though, like I just said, is she's been eating on camera for years. So if she were eating on camera for Emily, it wouldn't be these short little clips of, like, taking one bite of something. She would be sending her separately, privately, longer videos.
But I eat on a cheat day, and you bet your damn hot dollar I'm eating in it.
What? Oh. There's 7 servings of... Oh, hi, Amberlynn. There's 7... Damn it, this little heart is in my way. There are 7 servings of cream cheese in the container. I had a fourth of the container. The calories isn't too bad, in my opinion. So with the bacon and cream cheese, I had about 400 calories for that meal. How much bacon did you have? Man, you are behind again. Private insurance, Aaron. So Canada has a mix of private insurance and national? That's interesting. Maybe that's something that America could try to move towards, kind of a mixture of things. I don't know. So 7 servings in the cream cheese container. She had a fourth of it. Okay. If that's how much you ate in that, but it's A meal that won't keep you full for very, that's not going to be a very satiating, or it might feel full for a little bit, but it's not going to keep you full for very long. There's very little fiber. You have some fiber from the peppers, but there's only protein in the bacon, and protein is going to keep you fuller longer. There's going to be a lot of fat from the cream cheese, if I'm remembering correctly here, and then fat and from the bacon, and and then just some fiber and a few carbs from the vegetables. Oh, steak! She had some steak too. So 400 calories for that meal with the bacon and cream cheese. What about the steak? I was satisfied until dinner, which was like 6 hours later. Huh. I've noticed for me, man, when I come down to Southwest Missouri, I start speaking like a hick again. For me, I've noticed that, like, when I'm busy doing things, like if I'm busy on the weekends and keeping myself occupied, I don't notice as much if I get hungry, so I tend to eat less on the weekends than I do during the week, because when I'm sitting there working for like 8 hours, I tend to eat more because I'm like, oh, I'm bored of working, I'm tired of working, and I'll get a snack or something. So I mean, if she's like busy doing stuff, yeah, I totally forgot about the steak. Did you put cream cheese on the steak too?
Eating. Like, it's just how I've always been. Stop gaslighting me. I knew I wasn't crazy. Like, literally look at this nonsense. What I eat on a cheat day, and you bet your damn hot dollar I'm eating in it. Weighing what I ate today. Oh, I'm eating in that too. Like,
Yep.
You guys, stop. Look, eating. I can't stop, won't stop. And then I've also been hearing how supposedly I'm making all these sounds after I take a bite of food, and how I've never done that before.
What? I feel a lot better and satisfied eating like that. I am not counting calories. Calories trigger me to overeat. Yeah, I get that. So if you're not counting calories and you're just eating foods that are keeping you full, that's fine. Whatever works. As I know, counting calories can be triggering, and I have said before, butter. Steak is better with butter. I've said this before, that Amberlynn gets really caught up in the numbers, which is why also she shouldn't weigh herself every day. She gets very, very caught up and fixated and focused on numbers, and that is one of Amberlynn's triggers. So that's why I count the calories for her videos whenever she does eating videos, because she's not. But then she watches my videos and probably gets triggered by me counting her calories. Yeah, I think it's good that she's recognized that counting the calories is a trigger. So if what she's doing is working for her, for whatever her goals happen to be, then good. So what do they say? People are saying she's making sounds after she takes a bite of food. She's always made those, like, or mm-hmm. She's always made those sounds after taking a bite of food. Same, I weigh myself very rarely. Yeah. So we've seen Amberlynn, when she starts to weigh herself daily, your body's going to naturally fluctuate. Maybe you had a lot of sodium the day before, and maybe you're retaining a little bit more water. Maybe it's in the getting close to, if you're a woman, getting close to where it's your cycle. You're going to start gaining a little bit of, or the scale's going to show a higher number. And if you do that every single day, we've seen Amberlynn get triggered by 0.5 of a increase in fluctuation. Your body weight can change a few pounds during the day. And so you're 10 minutes behind. I'm trying to catch up. We'll wait. No. So if not weighing herself right now, or weighing herself maybe every couple of weeks. Like I told my dietitian, because I'm weighing myself weekly, but I told my dietitian last week, I'm like, I'm not going to weigh myself until after the holidays, because I don't want to get irritated and pissed off at myself if I've gained a few pounds during the holidays, especially because I'm out of town down here in Springfield. And I am in an Airbnb where I have a full kitchen, but I'm not going to really be cooking. I bought some stuff for breakfast. So I'm going to be eating out a lot. Like tonight, like I mentioned before, I'm meeting my best friend and my brother and his partner for dinner. And we're going to go have Korean barbecue. So I think the holidays, and for people, because I also get a little fixated on numbers too sometimes. So I understand that as well. But Amberlynn has always made noises after taking a bite of food.
Supposedly, I'm making all these sounds after I take a bite of food and how I've never done that before. And this is my literal face. Because I'm like, what? Am I missing something? Wasn't there like a whole section of my YouTube career, quote unquote, where people were always saying that I moaned after I ate? And I'm just like, nah, I'm making the same.
Yes. Yeah, because she does do like a or that so good. You know, so it's nothing different. If you honestly have BED, you should never count calories. Yeah, for sure. However, Amberlynn has said that she doesn't have binge eating disorder. But she has a food addiction. But the only people saying she made noises was one or two reaction channels. No one else. She is hyperfixating. I don't even know who has said this. Do you know? I haven't either, but I still have BED. Yeah. So that's one of the things. You can still have binge eating disorder and not binge, right? Because you've learned how to control it. Or you have a medication that helps keep that urge under wraps. Common sense. I know nothing about feedy stuff, and I still don't. I don't care to and don't want to. That is not who I am. Nobody has said anything in this chat, and I've never said anything about feedy or feeder stuff. I've never made that claim. I'm sure Jordy probably. Maybe Karina. Yeah, therapy and medication, Nerfy, absolutely. And from what I understand, binge eating disorder is more about the mindset you're in when you're eating and not about the volume, really. Because I believe Amberlynn said that one therapist told her that because she isn't eating, like 3 times what she normally would, she doesn't have binge eating disorder. And she took that and ran with it. Like, oh, I don't have binge eating disorder. When it's more about the mental state when you're eating. And I didn't even see your message, Common Sense. I noticed the noises are a commonality among... Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that comment. Means she has known this for 6+ years. I did say something about it. A lot of feedies do. I think a lot of people... Hey, Nicole. Sorry, you popped in and I didn't see you. Amberlynn, a lot of people will make a noise after taking a bite of like, that's good or something. I actually went out on a date with a girl. Nicole, no. No, Nicole. I don't want to hear Amberlynn moaning while she's eating food. I I went out on a date with a girl a couple of years ago, and she would like dance in her chair. We went out to this barbecue place near where I live that I really like. And after every fucking bite, she's like, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, are you 12? But so no, I'll say no. I mean, maybe feedies do it, but other people do it as well. A lot of people will make a noise like after they take a bite of food. You do the dance, Nicole. Do the happy food dance. Good food. That doesn't mean I'm okay with it. It's the contrived affirmation sound, not the passive sound of biting in. Feedies do a contrived purples. I don't. So comment sense. So are you saying that Amberlynn is producing feedie content or content for feeders and that she always has? Nova Dasha, when is your birthday? What is your oh, am I getting bots popping into my chat now? So are you saying that Amberlynn, commenty sense, are you saying that she's purposefully making content for feeders? I don't think. Everyone makes some kind of affirmation when they are eating, but they also don't do it when they are on video or hurting for views when they are hurting. So, sorry, Nerfy, can you clarify a little bit for me? Are you saying that Amberlynn makes those sounds because she needs to get views? I cannot say because I don't live her life. No, but you are kind of making a statement. Lizzie, my ex would dance when she was excited about food. Hey, if I see some food that looks really good, I might do a little dance. I don't know if she necessarily has that. I think she knows what audience she chooses to cater to. Amberlynn says, I have watched plenty of food videos and I eat around others. A lot of people make noises when they eat and they don't even, yeah. Sometimes people will make a noise and not realize that they've made a noise. I would only say once when I first taste it. Oh, Nova Dasher, you aren't a bot. I thought you were a bot coming in asking me that. So when her views are hurting, her eating videos goes up. When she is coasting, she doesn't, or she will do a bite or a shopping, but not eating. But when she is needing the views, she is eating. Nerfy, I'm not hurting for views. I'm doing just fine, and I'm very grateful for where I am. Ilya! So good to see you, Ilya. I'm going out to dinner tonight with my brother, my best friend, and my brother's partner. So hopefully I'll be home whenever you are streaming. Hopefully I'll be able to pop in. Yeah. Wow, I have 13 people in my live chat. Speaking of views, I am hurting for views, so I am so happy to see 13 people right now watching. And look at that, I gave Tree Boy Ilya a wrench, just in case I ever happen to need a moderator in my chat. I'm sure I never will. But, Yeah, I know. So Amberlynn used to. She hasn't done this in a while, but it would seem to be that she would do mukbangs because those would get more views. And if she wanted to get that type of content and views now, she would make mukbangs. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Nova Dasher. Amber, you will be okay. You got this. Don't order takeout and just eat plain real food. Start now. Furniture building. It either unites or divides. I tend to tell people step off my furniture building. Lol. Yeah, Tree Boy Elia, put those guns to good use, helping your mom build that furniture. That's very sweet of you. I was an Am baby for a very long time and have been watching a very long time. You can lie to yourself all you wish, but at the same Nerfy, you are a low-key negative person. I am disengaging so I can enjoy Libby's stream. Oh, she even knows the name that I actually go by. She knows that I actually go by Libby. That's interesting. I love this kind of thing and love your deep thought. I have deep thoughts. I don't. And I just realized the screen that I'm paused on. Amberlynn's shocked face. I am a positive person, has a view on your behavior. I am sorry, but I will not be gentle with you because you can't take it. So, I don't think Nerfy is being negative. I think, sorry, I don't know your gender, Nerfy. I think they are just, we all have an opinion. I just happen to record mine and share it with people as well. And then people will sometimes pop into the chat and share their opinions as well. Shockingly watching the chat on my stream. She, her. Okay, thank you, Nerfy. She, her. The cheesy tots. I know, Aaron. I'm so... Oh, do you? I'll have to watch. I don't know if I've seen your channel, Nerfy. I'll have to go check it out. Maybe I have seen it pop up. I just don't watch a lot of other channels, mainly because I just don't have the time. But of course I always watch Tree Boy Elia. He's my boy. I gotta watch his videos. What cheesy tots, Nicole? Now I kind of want some cheesy tots. You're small. I do deep dives on behavior. I'm tiny. Although after Amberlynn announced that she watches my channel, I gained about 45 subscribers or so. So that was nice. So did a cute live earlier where she did her mom's nails. Oh, that sounds cute. A cute live. That sounds super cute. Aw, I always want tots. Tots sound tasty.
Sounds as like everyone else does after they eat, like especially the people on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to look this up. And again, I am correct.
Oh my god, the one where she's deep throating that fucking kebab. The baby L wrench. Are you talking about a hex wrench, Ilya? Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ilya, for handling that. Nicole, thank you. Amber the boss told us to check in, giggles. Nicole, thank you for understanding. I think it becomes a lot when thousands of people constantly criticizing me. Well, thank you to Amber for mentioning you. Yeah, the hex wrenches. I am sure, Amber, but don't mistake actual people giving proper criticism for people just giving you shit. I'm sure it's easier said than done. Yes. Also known as an Allen wrench because the guy that invented it, his last name was Allen, but the common name is a hex wrench. which is what I use in documentation when I produce it, because then it's not a brand name. As someone with BPD, running from criticism does not help with emotional regulation, darling. Amberlynn. Never been so turned on by Amber in my life, deep throating that kebab. Oh, Ilya. And yeah, Amberlynn, I know if I were to put myself in your shoes, because I do occasionally upload vlogs where I talk about trying to lose weight and other things where I'm really behind on those things. If I had people like myself uploading content, criticizing me, reacting to me, it would be a lot. I get that, which is why I try to be constructive. I've mentioned that before. I don't try to be an ass or be mean for the sake of being mean. I try to give constructive criticism and not just be a dick. Pierogies. Amber, what do you think would be the best for you to understand from reaction channels? I know that's a loaded question. Well, so Amber tends to go back and forth on the reaction channels because she'll love Zachary Michael, and then she'll hate him, and then she'll be okay with Jordy, and then she won't be okay with Jordy, and she'll be okay with Alex, and then she won't be okay with Alex. So pierogies are delicious. I always get angry, but I also get angry. I get angry every once in a while too, Nerfy. Sometimes I'll get angry when she does something that really pisses me off, like saying the moon landing didn't happen. And can I honestly ask, do you find your weight to play a major role, not a major insecurity, but a major role of criticism you get from people?
Because look at all this nonsense. It's Amberlynn Reed, food noises she makes. Amberlynn Reed, moaning over mediocre food for 2 minutes. Amberlynn Reed. The heavy breathing, though. Heavy breathing and moaning.
I think your weight is your least worst problem. She's okay with the reaction channels when they seem in her corner, but when a critical critique occurs, she calls it fat phobia, which I hate Jordy more than anything. Oh, goodness. You heard it here first, folks. Fat phobia and fat shaming are synonymous, and Amber's dictionary means fat shaming most times. That will never change again. He is awful. Mental illness for accountability. I'm sure it is, but I hope you can focus. We make them for Christmas. Oh, back to pierogies. Yes. No need to hate Jordy. That's wasted energy. Oh, goodness. Who is Jordy? Oh, you haven't heard of Jordy? The channel is Oh Lordy. It's Jordy. And he primarily does live stream reactions. He's not my cup of tea. I don't care for his content. For me, he tends to wildly speculate on things, kind of in the same realm of Karina Kaboom. And I just don't care for that, because if there's no evidence for something, or it's not based in fact, then I don't care for it. Yeah, so common sense. So there are people that do fat shame Amberlynn, absolutely. There are people in like Reddit threads and in comments that will call her fat ass and lard ass and swamp ass, and call her all kinds of just gross names that are unnecessary. Trying to attack someone's physical appearance instead of their actions or what they do isn't going to get you anywhere. Yeah, I agree, Nerfy. I agree. I agree 100%, Nerfy. I try to not. If I'm speculating on something, I try to state 100%. This is what I'm thinking, and here's why I'm thinking this. I'm speculating on this, and here's why. Yeah, it's my dinner, Ilya. My best friend is coming here in half an hour, and dinner is in an hour, 6:30 Central Time. We are going to Bawi Korean barbecue, and we'll have the table for an hour. And then I'll probably hang out with my bestie for a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, exactly, Nerfy. Yeah, common sense. I think that's where, excuse me. I think that's where Amberlynn started to get into, and again, my speculation, she can let us know. God, excuse me. Where people would just be nasty and mean. And once people are just always just being nasty and mean in comments and everything, it makes you not want to listen to anything else they have to say. So if people would even have good constructive criticism, she wouldn't listen because all she was hearing prior to that was just fat shaming or anything like that. Jordy has called me a whale more times than I can count. Yeah, I don't like that. Have fun. I'm sure I will, Amberlynn. Thank you. I do love me some Korean barbecue. 7:30 Pacific, so that will be 9:30 my time. Yeah, I'll be home by then, surely. I do need to go to Target tonight, so yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't go into Doherty's. How much video do we have? Just about a minute here. Yeah, it's exactly common sense. You have to just attacking a physical appearance whenever, as I've said before, there are things that Amberlynn has done in the past, but then also there comes a point. Has Amberlynn done shitty things to people in past relationships? Yes, 100%. I've said many times that I believe Amberlynn was emotionally and financially abusive towards Beck. I firmly believe that from what I've seen. We've seen this behavior in relationships, but when do we stop bringing up things that somebody has done 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago if they're trying to work on those behaviors? So where I have the issue is sometimes we'll start to see a little bit of personal growth, but then she'll have a video where she's going off on the audience, and any personal growth that I've seen is thrown out the window. So I think we need to give. I called my own Amber a walrus. He laid like one. Oh my God. So we have to give people the opportunity to grow and change as people, and not keep hanging things over their head that they did years ago, if they are trying to improve, and if they've, like Nerfy said here, if they're trying to make those changes and have admitted their issues. One of the problems that I've seen, and I've said this many times, Amberlynn, is you struggle with accountability, even like when it comes to weight gain or various things. You struggle with accepting that you're the one that's done that. And I think blaming it on mental health diagnoses or childhood trauma, using those as an excuse is where I start to criticize and I have issues. They might explain why you do something, but oh, 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. Hey. Not very far. It's about 10 minutes. Just come to the house. I'm going to unlock the door because I'm streaming. So just come on in. No, you're fine. All right. Love you. Bye. All right. Well, sorry you guys just heard that whole conversation. Anyway, so sorry, the chat. All right. Well, thank you, Amberlynn. I'm not going to be on too terribly much longer here. But I'm a little behind on the chat. Mental health and shitty childhoods are explanations. Yeah, that's exactly where am I in the frame here? Am I in frame? Amber, you got this, sweetie. Just respect yourself and love yourself. Yeah. See, people, there are people, Amberlynn, that Amberlynn, I even had to put, well, but common sense, Amberlynn isn't in a wheelchair. Yeah, I think a lot of us have issues stemming from our childhood, Nerfy. I'm a child of the 80s, whenever it was okay to whip your child and to spank your child. I had my ass beat many, many times. But like I was saying, there's a point to where, once you recognize what the core issue is, if you continue to use it as an excuse for your behavior, then that's where I start to have problems. It can be an explanation for why you do things, but it can't be an excuse. She was in a wheelchair whenever you go to the ER. Yeah, I mean, that does happen. Oh my God, you guys just had a full body shot of my fat ass walking across the living room. I am so sorry for that. Goodness, my live stream there is quite a bit of lag I'm noticing. But exactly. Once you are an adult, it's all on you. You're past. Right. It's once you recognize the issue, if you don't do anything to fix it, then it's completely on you. And I would love to see Amberlynn get back into therapy. Therapy isn't the end-all be-all, but if she can find a therapist to help, like I said last night, she needs to have a team behind her. She needs to have a badunk. Sorry, I just saw that in the chat. Yeah, Nicole, I've got some junk in the trunk. I'm an arse person, so no worries on my part. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see Amber get a team behind her. A therapist to help with the borderline personality disorder, a therapist to help with the childhood trauma, and I would love to see her get with a dietitian to help with her food issues, help get her on track with eating. They won't give you a meal plan, but they will help get you on track for your metabolism and your body's recognizing your hunger cues and getting all of those on track. So yeah, I agree. I'm so happy to have so many people active and chatting in my chat. I never have that. I'm so happy to see you all here. And I'm happy to see you guys engaging respectfully with Amberlynn. So she supposedly had that as she moved forward. She would leave them, right? And I've said before in videos that Amberlynn would drop a therapist, and I even said in a video a few weeks ago that if a therapist would make her start to look at herself instead of just agreeing with her, like a yes man kind of therapist. 2020, she mentioned meeting a personality. Yeah. Could be. Oh, thank you, Nerfy. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, my streaming schedule isn't set. Right now, I'm out of town for the holidays. This is an Airbnb, a Verbo. And I just happen to stream whenever I get the chance to. I love your sense of hum. Sense of humor. Thank you, Ilya. I adore you. Your reaction channel, but I am not going to disrespect you. Aw, thank you, Nerfy. I'll have to come check your channel out. I may have seen it pop up in my recommended videos before. Your name looks very familiar. Have you been in Tree Boy Ilya's chat? Maybe I've seen you there. So. Wishes he had a regular handled wrench instead of an Allen hex key wrench. Yeah. Maybe we can change that icon to an Allen wrench. Let's finish this video real quick.
Amberlynn Reed, moaning over mediocre food part 2. Amberlynn Reed, lots of moaning, I'm sorry. You guys.
Oh my god, what was that? Oh look, there's me.
Stop.
Wait, is that me? Oh no, that was Preshen, sorry. It looked like my thumbnail.
Because I literally thought I was losing my mind. I was like, did I dream all of this stuff? So no, I haven't changed since being with Tommy. I have just simply stayed the same.
You live stream a lot. Oh, do you? I don't usually live stream. I usually do edited videos, but I just wasn't going to have the time to record, edit, and upload a video every single day this month. Yes, I love Tree Boy's lives. Tree Boy makes wonderful content. If you haven't checked out his songs on his channel, they're fabulous. Skim. Yes.
Alright, you guys, it's super late at night, so I'm gonna end this vlog. But I do want to do a fan art. I absolutely am obsessed with it.
How is she getting all those fucking devil horns? This filter has to be retired. Retire the fucking devil horns. How is she getting all this fan art? Is it digital? Are they sending it to her digitally, or are they sending her physical? I don't remember if she got a new P.O. box. Yeah, Young Dun Honey Bun hasn't been doing anything. I don't think we even know if she ever got married or not. YouTube forgot to recommend. I know. Ilya's so busy, the algorithm's forgetting about him. Instagram DMs? Could be. She's not crediting anyone properly, young dumb honey. She's only active on Instagram. She's not crediting anyone properly for the so I do see a name down here. It's Abby L, I think. She may, so we know. Hold on, let me
And I just
finish.
want to say thank you so much. Like, I love seeing your guys' fan art and like how you guys view me and like the way you turn that into your own style. Like, obsessed. Thank you so much. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this other day of Vlogmas, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Bye, Amberlynn. I hope you have a wonderful evening. So, come in.
People everywhere are recommending GoodRx.
My neighbor showed me the app. It helped me save on my kids' allergy pills.
GoodRx can save you a lot of money. Americans
Hold on.
everywhere are sharing this.
Hold on. Come in. Sorry. So, you're fine. That's a Doug that just walked in. So I think if, oh, the art with the crediting. So, I think if she said their names on Instagram or whatever, oh, this lighting is horrible. People would attack people. We know how some people are in girl world, and they will go after anybody that shows any little bit of kindness or Nicole says hello, Doug. Nerfy says hello. Where'd he go? I think he went to the bathroom. Oh, I love my shirt too. Hip to be Square is a good song. Yeah. So I think that she would not show. Just like whenever people take their picture with her out in public, they aren't going to share that because they'll get shit for it. Anytime anybody says anything positive to or about Amberlynn in anybody's comments or even on her own videos, they get attacked. So, yeah, Nicole, that's one of the things with Amberlynn. She's damned if she does, she's damned if she don't on a lot of things. So there's hello from so there's, that's just how it is, and that's just something that Amberlynn has to deal with, right? It's just, we need to watch American Psycho in Discord. I've never seen that. I don't watch a lot of movies, so I haven't seen it. She says their names, but there's no tags or anything. I'm a millennial, so I'm old. The M babies and haters are feral. Are they? Are they? I don't know. People are really going to town with the Emily stuff, and just some people take things too far. And I will say that I think one of those people is Jordy. But right. She did absolutely, Nerfy. She did build that community, and when she started to lie about little things, I think it's when people started to turn on her a little bit, and the way that she would treat people. I think the Beck live stream era did a lot for that. I don't know. But, yeah, I do need to get ready to go to dinner here. We have a 6:30 p.m. reservation, and it is a few minutes until 6. Right, common sense. Yeah. Some people think she lies about every little thing. And once you break that trust with people, it's very hard to get it back. So for a lot of people, they they just automatically think she's lying about everything. And then Amberlynn feels the need to try to address that and try to prove things. She's constantly trying to prove things. But yeah, I do need to get ready to go to dinner. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for interacting in the chat. Thank you for being respectful towards Amberlynn in the chat. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And until next time, be safe and take care.